Would you get a load of this one? 8th month, 1977 FJ40, a little shorty. And this is Dora. This one's got a name, Dora, and the owner is named Chris. Chris is the third owner of this one, and he's actually owned this 1977. He's owned it for 9 years, and it has, to his knowledge, the owner before him was in the Brisbane area, and before that, outback Queensland. So this one is a Queensland vehicle and still lives here today. Now Chris wheels this thing. I don't know if you can tell on camera, it's got some scratches and a few dents because he actually uses it. He gets out there and he wheels it. And that brings him my, he's visited Mr. Land Cruiser for this visit. So we have a set of lockers from Mr. Land Cruiser, rear and front. So we've fully rebuilt the locker. We put the new terrain tamer kits through them, and Chris has supplied the air lockers. And he's going straight home, leaving Mr. Land Cruiser to put the rear one straight in, jumping straight back in his car and getting out to Genoan four-wheel drive park for the weekend. There's a meet out there. And then later on he'll put the front one in, but it's just going to be a whole new ball game. If you haven't had lockers and you jump to lockers, it's a whole new ball game. It's just a lot less stress on your car, a lot more fun. You go a lot more places. Now the exterior of this car, up the front, we've got the bull bar, the big roo bar. Looks like it's period correct and been there a long time. And poor old Skippy, if you hit Skippy with this one, houses his UHF aerial and the Warn winch. The Warn winch is functioning and working. It's not there for looks. Again, he uses it. The wheels, we've got a Neg 13 on 15-inch rims. And underneath me is Dobinson suspension, but we've got the Bilstein shocks under there, so ready to get out amongst it. We'll go under the bonnet. There's the 2F still there. It's been there since its day, but there's a few other goodies I want to show off. Get a load at the 2F. What a mighty little engine. Now, they used to cop a bit of flack, but I love them. They hum along. This would hum along as a 4-speed on the highway. They're just really strong. No doubt it's done big Ks. You don't know because this one, the clock on these older ones turns over every 100,000, so unknown Ks, but they're pretty bulletproof, the old 2F. And this one's got original setup, airbox, original carby, everything's where it should be, right back from 1977. Apart from two things, we have the Warn control for the winch underneath the hood, and right next to me a TJM air compressor. So Chris has gone and put this in, had it and done all his switches. He's all ready for the lockers. He's gone with this one. It's a nice size tank to also do his wheels. So lets them down, puts them back up with this compressor right here when he takes her home again. Now let's go and check out this old girl inside. Get a load inside this vehicle. She's dusty. She's dirty, she's ready. This is a real four-wheel drive. This one is not a show one. Chris uses this thing. He wheels in it. On the front windscreen is the sticker, still from Land Cruiser Mountain. He went there a couple of weeks before they actually closed. He got a sneaky wheel in. Before then, it's been to Fraser Island. So this one's rough and ready and gets used and wheels. In the front, it's basically how it was. Now above my head is the custom made console. His mate put it together and has done a really tidy job, so you can still have your visors working, and he's got the UHF smack bang in the middle, tucked out of the road where he can get to it. The dash, the only thing that's different, we've got an aftermarket gauge here on the column, which has got his revs, and he's all ready for the lockers we rebuilt. He's done his little dash panel, smack in the middle where the stereo used to be. He's got compressor, front and rear lockers, and he's given himself some extra charger there for his phone and what have you. Now this thing, I say it's rough and ready. I've lifted up the floor. She's got great floor. It's a great canvas. It's not rusty. This thing is a really, really cool car. What he has done over the years, the 40 series seat died, so he's found himself a 60 series seat and mocked it up in there, and it fits really, really well. It's come up a treat. Other than that, you're looking at something that's pretty factory from 1977. So this is it. I do like, if If you know these at all, the later ones have barn doors that come out. This has got the old style door with the chrome handle on it still, where you lift it up on struts, and just a cool old look. It's a preference thing. I really dig that old look. Now, future plans for this one. Chris has got a handful of plans actually. He's got a 5-speed at home waiting to go. He's got power steering at home waiting to go. So they're probably the couple main ones. In 1977, we're drum brake all around. So another one that's on the cards is the disc brake upgrade. And then in the future, even though she's a bit rough, it's a pretty good blank canvas, but he would like to also go through and do the body again. He's already owned it for 9 years. I'm sure he's going to keep this one forever. Great rig. Nice to meet you, Dora. Nice to meet you, Chris. 8th month, 1977.